Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. The Brahmos is a medium-range ramjet supersonic cruise missile that can be launched from submarine, ships, aircraft, or land. It is the fastest supersonic cruise missile in the world. It is a joint venture between the Russian Federation's NPO Mashinostroyeniya and India's Defense Research and Development Organization, DRDO, who together have formed Brahmos Aerospace. It is based on the Russian P-800 Onyx cruise missile and other similar sea-skimming Russian cruise missile technology. The name Brahmos is a portmanteau formed from the names of two rivers, the Brahmaputra of India and the Moskva of Russia. Since late 2004, the missile has undergone several tests from a variety of platforms, including a land-based test from the Pokhran range in the desert, in which the evasive S maneuver at Mach 2.8 was demonstrated for the Indian Army, and a launch in which the land attack capability from sea was demonstrated. Brahmos was first test-fired on June 12, 2001 from the Integrated Test Range Chandipur in a vertical launch configuration. On June 14, 2004, another test was conducted at Integrated Test Range and Brahmos was fired from a mobile launcher. On March 5, 2008, the land attack version of the missile was fired from the destroyer INS Rajput, and the missile hit and destroyed the right target among a group of targets. The vertical launch of Brahmos was conducted on December 18, 2008 from INS Ranveer. The Brahmos 1 Block 1 for the Army was successfully tested with new capabilities in the deserts of Rajasthan, at a test range near Pokhran in December 2004 and March 2007. Brahmos was test-fired again on March 29, 2009. For the test, the missile had to identify a building among a cluster of buildings in an urban environment. Brahmos successfully hit the intended target in 2.5 minutes of launch. The September 5, 2010 test of Brahmos created a world record for being the first cruise missile to be tested at supersonic speeds in a steep dive mode. The missile was test-fired from the Integrated Test Range at Chandipur around 11:35 am. With this launch, the Army's requirement for land attacks with Block 2 advanced seeker software with target discriminating capabilities was met. Brahmos became the only supersonic cruise missile possessing advanced capability of selection of a particular land target amongst a group of targets, providing an edge to the user with precise hit. Block 3 had advanced guidance and upgraded software, incorporating high maneuvers at multiple points and steep dive from high altitude. The steep dive capability of the Block 3 enables it to hit targets hidden behind a mountain range. It can engage ground targets from an altitude as low as 10 meters for surgical strikes without any collateral damage. It is capable of being launched from multiple platforms like submarines, ships, aircraft, and land-based mobile autonomous launchers. On August 12, 2011, it was test-fired by ground forces and met all mission parameters. The submarine-launched variant of Brahmos was test-fired successfully for the first time from a submerged pontoon near Visakhapatnam at the coast of Bay of Bengal on March 20, 2013. This was the first vertical launch of a supersonic missile from a submerged platform. The missile can be launched from a depth of 40 to 50 meters. In late January 2016, Russia confirmed that future Indian-made submarines would be armed with smaller version of the missile that could fit inside a torpedo tube. The Brahmos A is a modified air-launched variant of the missile with a range of 400 kilometers, which can be launched from a Sukhoi Su-30, as a standoff weapon. To reduce the missile's weight to 2.55 tons, many modifications were made, like using a smaller booster, adding fins for airborne stability after launch, and relocating the connector. It can be released from the height of 500 to 14,000 meters. After release, the missile free falls for 100 to 150 meters, then goes into a cruise phase at 14,000 meters and finally the terminal phase at 15 meters. Brahmos Aerospace planned to deliver the missile to the IAF in 2015, where it is expected to arm at least 3 squadrons. A Sukhoi Su-30 is able to only carry one Brahmos missile. Brahmos claims it has the capability of attacking surface targets by flying as low as 5 meters in altitude, and the maximum altitude it can fly is 14,000 meters. It has a diameter of 70 centimeters and a wingspan of 1.7 meters. It can gain a speed of Mach 2.8, and has a maximum range of 290 km. The ship-launched and land-based missiles can carry a 200 kg warhead, whereas the aircraft-launched variant can carry a 300 kg warhead. It has a 2-stage propulsion system, with a solid propellant rocket for initial acceleration and a liquid-fueled ramjet responsible for sustained supersonic cruise. Air-breathing ramjet propulsion is much more fuel-efficient than rocket propulsion, giving the Brahmos a longer range than a pure rocket-powered missile would achieve. The high speed of the Brahmos likely gives it better target penetration characteristics than lighter subsonic cruise missiles, such as the Tomahawk. Being twice as heavy and almost 4 times as fast as the Tomahawk, the Brahmos has more than 32 times the on-cruise kinetic energy of a Tomahawk missile, although it carries only 3/5 the payload and a fraction of the range, which suggests that the missile was designed with a different tactical role. Its 2.8 Mach speed means that it cannot be intercepted by some existing missile defense systems, and its precision makes it lethal to water targets. Although Brahmos was primarily an anti-ship missile, the Brahmos Block 3 can also engage land-based targets. It can be launched either in a vertical or inclined position and is capable of covering targets over a 360-degree horizon. The Brahmos missile has an identical configuration for land, sea, and subsea platforms. The air-launched version has a smaller booster and additional tail fins for added stability during launch. The Brahmos is currently being configured for aerial deployment with the Sukhoi Su-30 as its carrier. On September 5, 2010, Brahmos created a record for the first supersonic steep dive. Brahmos has established itself as a major force multiplier in modern-day complex battlefields with its impeccable land attack, anti-ship capabilities with multi-role and multi-platform abilities, making it the one of most potent cruise missile in the world. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe.